Howdy, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 with Wickedstorm Gaming. We're chasing down a stanky bitch. She's up the stairs. Hold on. Up the stairs quickly. It means run. It means run in here. Charge. Open.
That must be Cecilia.
Yeah, her throat's been slit.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
If you say so. Yeah, Witcher sense. Yeah, Witcher sense. Yeah, Witcher sense. Yeah, Witcher sense. There we go. Why did it take so long to work? Dead bitch.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
There's water down there. Okay, we're a ways from water.
Handprint.
Dude used a
It's his.
door to make a
Go down the
brick.
door.
Clever bitch.
Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door. Then stepped in
Footprints.
soil.
Whoa. Whoa. My pig has died. He took Piggy. Oh dear.
Footprints. Made by soiled boots.
Neat. Well, I guess I'm not going to look at those again.
Climbed this ladder.
There's a ladder. Oh, there's a ladder. Geralt, calm down. Use the ladder. Now what? I don't see anything. To the door? Or did he jump
Still
over
be
there?
Here. Need to stay alert. Smashed
He
mirror.
broke a mirror.
Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains.
This fucker gets around. I mean, just stealing shit.
Snap chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Did he kill her for a jewel?
Box
Oh.
busted. Picked open, probably.
If they picked it, it wouldn't be busted, would it? Unless they really suck at picking.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out.
I
Fall
don't know what the hell this thing is. Oh, it's on the wall.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Okay, you went out that way.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Neat. Should we go out the door?
Locked. No key in sight.
Well, he went out this way then. Can I go out this way? Apparently not. Anything else in here we need to look at before it lets me fucking leave? Oh, that's just plants I'm stealing. Here, steal the plants.
Empty inkwell.
Stop it.
Knocked over, turned toward the room.
I don't see anything. Is he on the ceiling? No. Not seeing anything. What's this?
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Neat.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Looked like he maybe
Fought.
just chucked the body out the window.
Clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Oh, Joy, he's dead, maybe.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
Anybody gonna look out the window to see if there's a
Have
body?
to see to her body at once. Meanwhile,
What about the body that's outside the window?
I will tell
Is
you
there a body outside the window?
in full detail.
Nobody's gonna look out this window. All right. Just one person leaning over the windowsill is all we need.
Red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just...
But why is the mirror and all this shit fucking broken in the other room?
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
True.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Stolen jewelry and art sure gets around in this fucking country, doesn't it?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Maybe? What the hell is Duntine?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
That sounds familiar to the other fucking DLC.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Did anybody check for a body outside that window?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Oh, like what?
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
Ooh, my.
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Banished? Why?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Why is with
Parents
people
run
getting
afoul of
cursed in
some
this
age.
place?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
I was gonna say, it's probably more likely because she
She
was
was angry at the whole world.
treated like shit because of when
She
she was
felt
born, rather than
inferior for
because of when
hating
she was
me.
actually born.
Though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Yeah, I'm sorry when people start dying because of your prank. I don't think it's a prank anymore.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see,
It's just a prank,
I
bro.
recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Not harmed in any way, you say? I'm not too good at that.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
True.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
His shoulder's glitching out. Ignore that.
To the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages, literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
That surprised you?
Seems
Do you know he's a vampire?
Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
It's because he's a vampire.
Don't be fooled.
Racist.
Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
By being a
You
boar.
said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair.
Here's the mutations. Even though all the other Witchers
Master
had
Witcher, maybe you
vibrant
could
personalities.
satisfy curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
A surprising amount,
I
actually.
wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
You had a real bad time, keeping that secret about you being the
Same
beast
as
and all.
humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
That's a bad habit I have, yeah.
Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
A little nervous leaving the beast with the Empress. Or
An
whatever she
exceptional
is.
conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint. Mine.
What if she's his last target?
Exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that
And you
is
took him away from
precisely
him.
what I'm doing.
No, you're not.
Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Yeah, who's that? Was that actually a bird? He does talk to birds.
Oriana.
It could have literally been a bird.
Really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Is she somehow ageless too? How old is she?
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news.
Do not tell the other vampire.
Duchess expects...
Run up ahead of me and kill everyone before I get any information.
Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Okay.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought
We
wine.
better come back with wine.
You're back.
They're expecting wine.
It's
We didn't bring back
good
wine.
enough.
Oh, no, you did.
Contrary to
Okay.
what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I
So-
regret all the more that I shan't finish this second.
Does everyone know he's a vampire or no?
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help.
Everybody seems to know him.
Geralt, will you see me out?
Very well. But everybody seems to know him. You think anybody is curious about why he doesn't age? Or does he age? Does he age? Can he control his age? Many questions, no answers.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Indeed, he's the beast.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Right.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did
Two
I.
vampires, a duchess, and I don't know what the other lady is.
Out for a romantic stroll.
Also 2
I
deaths.
wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
So much for going alone.
Stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
I'd prefer they waited on standby outside the castle in case somebody makes a run for it, but yeah, whatever. It's a lot of grapes. Did I just get a camera change and a title card to just go outside the gate we just... It is. It's the same fucking gate. There's the grapes. That was entirely unnecessary. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here for today. So like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share if you can, and do what you want. I got 1,000 experience for something. I don't know what it was. Oh, it's a quest thing. Alright, sure. Neat. This place is very pretty from a distance. Look at that. Look at that. I love the look of this DLC. Gameplay's still shit, but God, it looks pretty. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have fun. Ooh, fast travel.